not allow him to pass. Next.
Bit early. Fucking lul. Hello, Velinov Gaming. I'm not sure. Sorry if I utterly messed that up. Oh, okay. Oh, nice menu glitch. Sick. Run invalid. Still got it. Ah, pretty late. That's fine. It's okay. This might be a 146 boat again. At least we're on pace for that. Oh my god. Well, never mind that. Ah, 21, that's pretty good. Could still be 143. Maybe. Potentially. Which would be my first 143 ever, believe it or not.
Is that the best you have to offer?
Robbie, that's nice. That's nice. To be fair, a formula, I mean, that's terminology is a bit off, because a formula cannot be surjective or not. It's about a mapping or function. Function, I mean. I might think about that after I botched this movement. Oh, I got it. Damn. Insane board. It's a good question, actually. I don't think so. I don't think so. As long as the mapping is well defined, you can always restrict the codomain such that it becomes surjective. I would say. I mean, good luck on the good. Thanks for the good luck. 143. What the fuck? My first 143 ever. But yeah, that's how it works. You have a mapping f on a domain u, whatever that is, like as long as it's non-empty, of course, and then f of u is a non-empty set, and that makes the map surjective. Yeah. Was that out of pure curiosity, or is that related to your studies? Because I guess it is the latter. And thanks for the good luck, Chris, by the way. Very nice. Yeah, every function is surjective with the correct codomain, yeah. Or range. I'm not really used to the word codomain, I always say range, although it technically is not correct. Like, codomain is the correct term for that. It's just, at least at some point, nobody ever uses that. But just like every function is injective, as long as your domain is chosen correctly. Like if your domain is just one point, then every mapping is every well-defined mapping is injective. That's actually an interesting concept or fact. I always like to point out when I tutor something for first semesters, like mathematics for physicists or something. And you have from school you have this idea, the function x to x squared is not surjective, and that's not a mathematical statement because it's neither true or not true. But yeah, domain and injective and codomain and surjective are very closely connected. Which I think is all one has to say about that. Unless you have further questions, then of course I am willing to answer these. For a small fee of $20. I mean, what? And thanks for the good luck, Evader.
I did not expect you to fail.
So when I first looked at Daka, what? I wasn't sure. Was it made to resemble the surprised Pikachu meme? Or is it something different? Like I thought the white kind of, not circle, but ellipses or whatever, at the bottom was supposed to be his mouth, so it's surprised Daka. But that was merely me guessing, because I wasn't sure. Maybe also because I was looking at it at like 1:30 AM and my senses were not the clearest anymore. Insane, I made it. That warren I just made successfully saved, I think, 30 seconds on world record. Okay, but surprised at least. I mean, it's fine. Gut zu wissen. What? Insane 634 will never be beaten, except it will. At least that first part of the movement is so much nicer if you don't have a secondary. which you could potentially throw away, so you have to pay attention, and that's just not the case. I like that. Like that a lot. Too bad this run will die at gardens. Like the drunken bird. Won't make it past that in 2 tries. Also, nice trumpet. Now stop me, you know? Don't stop me. Oh my god. I was like a few inches too low, so he didn't grab the upper ledge right ahead. Also, Robbie, if I may ask, is that for like, is that mathematics for computer scientists 1 or something like that? I'm always changing the camera to... Oh, stop! Changing the camera too early. It's my fault. Lord, okay. Thought so. Oh my god. Actually, yeah, that might also make it. Didn't lose time there. Block roll is approximately the same as a jump for winning time. And hey, Strider-kun. But yeah, I'll admit it can be, at the start, very confusing, because you really have to force yourself to get into some concepts. I mean, I and probably every mathematician out there who's not fucking Gauss or so was the same, really. It's just that's okay, I think. Yeah, but logics, like pure logics and all these basics on mappings and all the notation, everything is really something you have to get into, which is something, at least nowadays, is not done in school anymore. At least in Germany. Like 20 years ago, there were special. There was a kind of division in a basic course of mathematics and a bit more advanced one. At the end of high school. And the advanced one, as far as I know, did at least the foundations of logic, which you need to prove things and all that. And yeah, that jump surely isn't easy. Nice, I'll lose like 15 million health now. Nice gold, by the way. Very optimized speedrun. I think getting here at sub 10 would be a really good time. Or so I would argue. Like so far, basically no mistake. Yeah, it's also something you have to learn and really get the right mindset for that. I think it took me, like when was really the moment where I was like, that's the whole idea behind proving things, or that's kind of the guideline or whatever. Just, it's hard to explain. You just, at some point you understand what you have to do, essentially. And I think for me it took 2 or 3 semesters or so. Could you please stop? Oh my god. Will I actually die on this balcony or no? Then again, as a computer scientist, of course, unless you go into theoretical computer science, the chance that you'll ever need to prove something on a regular basis is kind of low, I guess. Like, given you really want to focus on the application side of that, which is fine. I mean, why not? Which, of course, when you want to become a mathematician, that's a whole different story. Should I drink? Nah, I'm fine. No, I should drink. Yeah, to be fair, that would be something for Sphere to, like, he, as a, what did he study exactly? It's like computational mathematics or so, maybe. It's something along those lines, so he would probably know way more about this. Like, all I know, there's some kind of Landau notation on how fast something converges, and that's about it. And I, in principle, understand what P equals NP, what the problem is about, like complexity classes, and that's where it stops for me. For me, that's going beyond that is simply not my field. And hey, Raiden. Welcome to this awesome run.
You have two choices.
Which is totally not just because it's, you know, the third run I'm doing of this category in de-rusted manner. Totally unrelated. Oh my god.
I am not impressed.
Well, fuck. I messed it up. That was my fault. Can you stop? Fucking god. Okay. Yeah, that time loss is justified. I messed up the messed up an animation cancel. It's basically when the standstill stops. Well, sorry, Eraser. Excuse-moi. Ce n'était pas mon what intention in French? How do you pronounce it? Intention? And is that even the same word? I want to say that wasn't my intention. Sorry. Is it really? It sounded too similar to attention to attention. That's why I thought it was wrong. But then again, you're the 100% French here, and not me. What? Mon français est très mauvais. C'est mauvais or mal? It's like isn't one the adjective and one's the adverb? Like mauvais is the adjective and mal is the adverb or something like that. And hey, Artkiller. Yep, that's not how it goes. My bad. Well, sorry. So if you wanted to say in French, my French is very bad, or my, I don't know, my German is very bad, whatever. Would you say mon amant est très mauvais or très mal? Or is it something like nobody cares because everybody knows what you mean? Très mauvais, okay. Yeah, that's what I thought then. If only I spoke more than one language. I mean, merde, it's a bit drastic, but also gets the point across, I guess. No, I honestly wish I'd speak a language where a lot of people around the globe can understand me. Potentially something like Dutch. I mean, what? Oh no. I got hit. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. On the one hand, it gets the point across. On the other hand, it's simply wrong grammatically. So, kind of depends on what you want to focus on. Also, these buttons, are they bullying me? Oh, wait, they are. Well, Gris, I mean, you're free to note that, of course, but when will you ever potentially say to a Frenchman that your German is bad? This, like, as an English man, that seems like a weird flex. I mean, I won't stop you from anything. So. Yeah, Rainer, sure, that's a good idea, actually. Next time when I go to a conference in Paris, I'm like, excusez-moi, je ne comprends pas. Mon allemand est trop mauvais. Fucking France needs to stop, honestly. Oh my god. And hey, Sykes? Sykes? I'm still not sure how to say that. I apologize. Oh my god, I fully apologize. Can this game stop? Did I actually just have to first person to make this? Like, fucking whatever. Well, depends, Raiden, how many languages do you speak already? Aside from English and speed, I guess. To be fair, I can't really speak French. I'm on an absolute beginner level, which I could not communicate with Frenchmen at all, like in a meaningful way. Like, my English is maybe decent, my German is maybe okay, and that's about it. My Japanese, non-existent, sorry. Weeps are still allowed to stay. Nandemonai. What? What is this language? Oh, is it really? It's interesting. Didn't know that. Yeah, sadly I'm very ignorant when it comes to the, like, Cyrillian or whatever it is, alphabet. Sorry. You see, reason that's exactly where it stops. I mean, I know va, des, that's easy, of course, like, obviously, but I have no idea what you said there. Actually, like, Artkiller knows because he's a full-time weep, but not me. Sorry. Please don't hate me. No, no cutscene. I can just go through and die. I'm actually almost dead. That's well. Well, Razor, maybe I should then speak a language then that you don't understand, so we're even on that matter. That's why I will continue talking in English. And what? Sorry. That was actually mean. I apologize. Fucking Cam 42. Yeah, essentially. It's actually funny. When I last talked to Sam, he was like, "What is this elf and help? What is this meme about?" He doesn't fucking understand it, and I actually had to explain it to him about this. What was the SpeedCon 18 performance or whatever it was? It's always fun to let more people in on an inside joke. It's also fun to not get hit by this trap right now. Okay. I actually wasn't sure if that would make it, because that was at most weird. Should I drink here, or is my health fine? Is my life trash? I think so. Fucking hell. Is your HP fine? Good one. Always know how to circumvent this one for now. Yeah, why would you need to drink? Just like don't die by touching traps. Fuck. Pretty easy, honestly. No, you're Art Killer 971. Yeah, of course he's not wrong. He's Art Killer. No, oh my god, I have to stop. I'm actually from the bottom of my heart, I'm sorry. Okay, I'll leave. Bye. I fully blame Eraser for this one. He knows very well what he did. Come with me to Babylon, but it's destroyed because we absolutely fucked up the timeline. And there's a dark version of me now, but I mean... Tits, I guess. And what? This is going too well. Also, yes, Razor, that's the absolute exact reason here. You understand it. Thanks for the advice. And now I leave. Cause you don't want me here tonight. Speed. Like fucking stop. Fuck! I hate this game. So if I go a bit early, I'm safe, but I don't get around the corner right away. So okay. I guess. Prince, I guess. Okay, my health is absolutely perfect.
You will pay for this transgression.
What could possibly happen? Nice jump. Are you ready for speed? Ooh. Pretty sure that's a glitch, but don't tell anybody. Oh, Budapest, nice. I've actually never been to Hungary.
Assist me.
Or kind of any country near that, really. No, Gris, it's not a glitch. It's a happy little accident in the game's code. Interesting trumpet. Eraser, I'm not sure if you actually... Like when you said so close, the idea of the skip is that you rewind to fix the bird. At least of my version of it. Yeah, I think I got it once ever without rewinding to fix. Yeah. Sorry for confusing you, I guess. Well, why would Robbie have to do it if it's not relevant in any of his categories? It's an NMG thing only, really. Is this run dead? Is this run already dead? Nani?
Don't kill him yet. Oh.
Hey, he didn't really practice, he tried to find a setup. Because he's very nice to us NMG runners. But yeah, to be fair, that trick is actually pretty, like for all I'm concerned, pretty consistent for what it is. Well, that 2-3 best possible means nothing really. Like that can, like I'm pretty sure my sum of best can go sub 2. That's what I would bet on. Also, if I die here, the run's over because I don't have sand. Lol. Okay. Free dude! That was me being overly enthusiastic about nailing that trick. So I'm sorry. If I scared anybody. Excusez-moi. Easy.
You have two choices.
Alright, Erasers, you're around.
Or die.
Well, 6, why wouldn't I? Is there a reason to not use all the splits from the auto splitter and Haymaker? Okay, interesting. C'est très intéressant, Prince. Right, yeah. Okay, so I get the idea here. No! Fuck! Fuck yourself, game. Fucking enemies. Actual nonsense. I guess yeah, okay, that's over. Cool. Things, of course, it makes a difference if you have to make splits yourself or if you can just make pre-made splits for the auto splitter. And like as an auto splitter exists, I don't see a reason to delete any splits on there. Really.
All right, gather round. Let's fight.
Huh. Interesting. Yeah. Yeah, the mistake essentially happened when I wasted my sand. That was just stupid. And when the enemy attacked me, I got kind of pushed too far back, so the cutscene didn't trigger. That's why nothing happened, although something should have happened. RIP 143. Is it really? Because I've not heard about that at all.
Fitting in for you.
But I mean, okay. Weird flex, but okay.
Few can match blades with me.
The sad thing about last run is that split the run died on. I would probably gold it by, well, a lot. I don't know by how much, but by a lot. Because I got the garden, like the garden wall run first try, not the bird, but the one at actual garden puzzle. Also nice. Go to GGQ fucking roasted. Hello? Stop! Please stop the bully.
Help me with this.
Will I save time or will I lose time? Let's find out. Oh my god. Please. Last round was going too well. That's why the game nerves me now. RIP sub 4. Will never happen. Nice. Nice one, Eraser. That's the kind of lifestyle I want to see here. He's saying of course like it's an actual thing and not just something he memes. He says to me on us. RIP side rolls. Now you see that my kind of policies, everything that happens inside of France is a meme. Like that's a sufficient condition. Not.
Rise up, Prince. Let us continue this.
I mean, from what I know, like is a bit of a weak term here. Something like salmon pizza kun daisuki desu. What? I leave.
Alert the others. Help me with this.
Yeah, he probably means slice. Could have also said something like you should get my pizza but multiply it by a number smaller than 1. Get it? Cause it's only a part then. Haha. Mathematics done funnily. No, don't say no. Don't say it. Stop! Please side roll.
Alert the others. Let's finish him.
You know what would be funny? Not playing this game. Just pointing that out.
Pull before our mind.
It's sad. That's an interesting use of the word sad. That's just my opinion on this matter. Shadow Prince. Yeah, Grizz, I mean, essentially. It's essentially that. Shoutouts to YouTube comments. No. Rip 1 cent. You just need a bit more distance for that one. That was my mistake here. Okay. That's alright. With me. No, eraser, whatever we want to say, just no. Like, I'm just trying to be on the safe side here. Now you can ask your question. Rip. Yeah, I'm actually, it's a good point. I'm actually not sure if I want to get big into that again or not. Maybe. Potentially. Like, what would a good run even be like? SOT NMGs, what's the record? 131 or so? 133? Pretty sure it's bad. But yeah, so let's say an average to... like a somewhat average... sense of time would be 140. Let's just say that from one. Okay, then 135. 135 is, I think, reasonable. Then reasonable time for this might be 210. Given all the difficulties that could potentially arise during this run. And T2T NMG, good time is, I think, 3 hours. I mean, what? Right, so it's like 5 hours 30, I guess. No, 5:40. So for sure sub 6. Like sub 6 is a pretty reasonable goal, I'd say. Given all the nonsense that can happen. I mean, we were talking about trilogy NMG, not trilogy completionist NMG. Kataref hosts me, hosting you now for up to 18 viewers. Isn't that nice? Why did I not drink? I don't know. But that's fine. Maybe I wanted the goal. Kataref, how did the runs go? How do you enjoy your 22? In Tomb Raider Unterwelt. What? Who said something? Then again, why would like anybody run T to T? It's a pretty fundamental problem here, I'd argue. Essentially, yeah.
Tell me when you're going
Pretty
to
good
be
point,
ready to
Eraser.
fight.
Oh my god. Can you stop? What the fuck? Oh my god.
Flee while it's still an option.
What? That lost 2 seconds only. Well, fucking funny. Oh my god. Well, fuck. At Kataref. Bible cat emoji. Very sorry to hear that. Then again, you've gotten pretty consistent, good paces. I wanted to argue until you entered this chat room with a German chat message, and that's basically where my empathy stopped. Sorry to inform you about that. Can you stop putting the blame on me? You could have just done 4 runs and gotten a good time and be like, okay, whatever, fuck this game. But no. No, you decided single-handedly to keep on with this madness for 2.5 hours. Years even. Like 2.5 hours is already too much, but 2.5 years is simply insane. Like, what? Yeah, I mean, essentially. Okay. Let's forget that ever happened. Of course, I just want to start the run again for everybody who came in newly. I really like how nobody dropped a good weapon. Like, literally nobody. And the last guy, and that's very fucking slow. Oh my god, and they picked up the wrong weapon all the time. Well, there actually is a new point-and-click runner of the Daedalic games. Like who also made the Deponia series and Adnan Hive, like all the stuff I ran essentially. And there's a game from 2010, I think it came out, so before everything I ran. It's one of the earlier ones, and there is now a runner for that, which is actually pretty interesting. The run seems decently fast-paced as well. Like it has all the fast text, like animation cancelling by pressing escape. I want to see. What am I doing? Oh, and I picked up the wrong weapon again. Fucking, I leave. So anyways, that run looks pretty interesting. Actually the runner said he'll come to, or at least he plans on coming to SpeedCon 19. That could be interesting. Kind of depends on if he plans on running that or just, stopping by. I'd be interested either way.
You'll have to do better than that.
Like... Like, are we doing speedruns or are we doing fucking let's plays? Like, fuck. Chris, maybe that's why I have a 142 on board and not you. Sorry, I was kinda... I mean, it was true, but also a bit rude, so I apologize. Oh, 21 cutscene. Woo, woo. I actually did get a 143 today. So, like, that was my first 143 ever. Isn't that interesting? Robbie, it's only WeepCon if you join the enemy corner at SpeedCon. Only then it becomes WeepCon. Remember that. Then again, I mean, what kind of fucking loser would join the enemy corner? Like, what the fuck?
Help me with this.
How low can one sink in life?
Is this the best you
Taste my blade.
Really wonder why I lost time. Maybe because the enemy fucking blocked my life. Yeah, Cataref, I think that's how it goes. Of course, I wouldn't have any idea. Because at no point ever I joined Anime Corner at SpeedCon. Let alone created, quote-unquote, it. Surely was not a thing last year. Which was basically initiated by me and Wednesday. No. Ridiculous. And not like it will be a thing next year again. When 4 people, including Eraser and Kataref, will also be part of that. I mean, what? Can I stop? Please. And hey, Max Mac.
He's the one the Empress wants dead.
I mean, Eraser, we can create whatever corner you want, honestly. Kind of open for it all here. Stop! Why is he always dropping down there? Also, why am I very slow? Still sub 4. What? Okay, this is going 2 or 3 steps too far. Let's all, let's all take a step back and be thankful for what we have. Whatever that means, but okay. Will I bring my saxophone this year? Potentially. Because I totally play any instruments aside from the piano. And even the piano I play very badly.
Next.
Yeah, next. That's correct. Fully backed up on that. Yeah, no, I don't.
Alert the others.
Yeah, Kataref, it's a very good question. Of course, you could not possibly know that I once did that, because I totally didn't send it to you at one point, so that was a very intriguing question. Like, stop bullying me. Sorry.
Ah, I can smell your fear from here.
Well, if you want something to play the piano in this PP jazz band, you should ask Vinif, honestly. Because he's actually, good. Like, fucking insanity. He does actually. He occasionally uploads things he plays onto his YouTube channel. Like actually, I think actually his speedrun channel.
Help me with this. Alert the others.
To be fair, for most people, it's less you bother to learn the piano, other than one of your parents tells you to learn the piano. Given there's some basic interest of yours, of course, but like what 6-year-old child would say, I want to professionally play the piano at some point, I'll start learning right now. It's like, I like these sounds, I want to make them too. Oh, dude, why am I always? That's absolutely insane. I'm always backtracking there. It's not even hard. And I'm pretty sure you didn't say that because you didn't speak English at that point. But honestly, it's never too late to start, of course. Or rock music. So you play the guitar, actually. It's interesting. Yeah, my mother, for example, she plays... Like, what am I even doing? Oh my god. Fuck. Don't think I'll keep going much longer if this kind of shit happens. Okay, the keys stand a bit further back, so he does this like direction change mid-wall. But yeah, playing guitar is actually pretty cool. What I want to say, my mom actually plays a variety of instruments at a pretty decent level, I would say. So she plays the piano, she plays the guitar, and she plays drums. She plays the flute. I think that's it.
I have no time.
I think at some point she started to play the violin. Not sure on that one. Wouldn't bet on it. And she's also a pretty good singer. Kinda complete that picture. And then there's me. I'm fast at video games. Because that's a totally comparable skill.
Let's finish him.
This is just the beginning.
You should have fled when you had the chance.
Oh my god. Get fucking undersweep. To be fair, in school you only learn the basics, really, in some sense. Like you only get good at English, or so I'd argue, by talking to people constantly or consistently or whatever. It's like this practice makes perfect, or at least practice makes permanence. Kind of thing. Then again, you have to I have to honestly say that Eraser's English is pretty good, keeping in mind he is French. Like, that's maybe a weird kind of measure with respect to the French standard, but you can perfectly sorry, Robbie, but at least you understood what I meant. But yeah, without any malicious intent, that's just how it is. It, on average, can be pretty difficult to understand a French person speaking English, and that's how it is. That's merely a fact, really.
Stop the intruder.
Dutch. How can you dislike Dutch? It's funny, what the fuck? What language do you dislike the most? It's interesting. I'd probably say, that's actually a very difficult question, because what does dislike even mean in this context? Like, what's the measure here? So German is very well structured, and if you know the rules, if you know the basic rules, everything else is just a logical deduction. English is pretty simple to get into, but has a lot of weird case distinctions and exceptions nobody understands unless you know of it. And French is just a fucking meme. Structure. So in terms of structure, I would say German is pretty good. As I said, if you know of course, getting the grammar correct can be quite difficult, but all these kind of exceptions as they exist in English do not exist. I think the hardest things about German are actually the grammar, like the 5 million cases you have to distinct, and the gendered articles. That's one of the good things English has going for itself. It's no sound like objects. You just give them the article the. There's no gender behind it. Whereas in German or in French, the same thing. There are gendered articles. It's der, die, das, which is masculine, feminine, and object. And similar in French. So. And I don't know how to. I wouldn't know how to learn all of these without being a native, because most of them make no sense whatsoever. Fluent in Irish, fucking. I mean, not wrong. Okay, yeah, English accents, that's also a different story. So if you learn English, I mean, of course there's something like textbook English, or like for British stuff like Queen's English, but depending on the region you might have problems for that. Whereas for German, there exists a standardized German dialect. It's called High German, and every German, regardless of where he comes from or whatever, will understand you. He might not answer you in fluent High German because of his personal dialect, but understanding is no problem whatsoever. You know, that's the advantage if, like, I don't know, 400 years ago or so, the king of Hanover, or I don't exactly recall the story, but basically the dialect of Lower Saxony was simply declared High German, or the main German dialect, and that's how we got here. It's essentially the story. Dude, fucking Swiss German, legendary.
Let's finish him. He will fall before.
The door. Okay. Yeah, I mean, of course, accessibility is a good point there. So for example, I think Bavaria is actually a pretty good example of that, because a true Bavarian accent can be very difficult to understand, well, unless you're a native, of course. But even for someone from, for example, northern Germany, and he comes to southern Germany, maybe not Munich, but something more, you know, more outside, with like a smaller village. And so there will be a language barrier at first, but usually, that's usually how it goes. If somebody notices that the other does not speak their dialect, they will switch to High German, or at least a kind of mashed up version, but people will understand that. That's the whole point. If Sphere was here, he could actually confirm that. Like, when Sphere was here for pop runs over the weekend, and at some point we went to the local supermarket, to the grocery store, I want to say, then jumped the wrong pillar. And at the checkout, the cashier said Servus, which is Bavarian, and he answered with Moin, which is basically Northern German. And after that word, at an instant, the cashier started to speak High German, because he knew, not from Bavaria, I have to use the more accessible dialect. Which is actually, on the one hand, kind of funny, but also a very interesting phenomenon, I would say. Like, what is this enemy? Who needs HP? Is das dein Salat? Was it actually a thing? I don't think I'm being let in on this inside joke. Was that some ESA thing, or SpeedCon thing, or? Was it me? I don't remember, so. As Eraser, let me just say no. Like, Frankfurt needs to stop. That's all I can say.
Destroy him!
Were we? Or not? Stop! Oh, right, yeah, I remember that. Right. No. Fucking good story, dude. Cool story, dude. Should I possibly drink? Ja, nein, vielleicht. Pretty sure it's time to stop. On Grizzly Buffets, of course that's merely my experience, but it's... Like, speaking from a mindset perspective, I would find it very difficult to simply learn a new language without motivation. It's something like, I don't know, I take a 3-month trip to Peru for work or whatever, like hypothetically. So that would give me a very strong motivation, or so I'd argue, to learn Spanish. But I don't feel like I'd say, oh, I totally feel like learning Spanish today, let's start Duolingo or whatever app. And actually, like, keep at it consistently. Hello?
You have two choices. Run.
Insane gold, although I mean the opposite. Chris, du mich auch. Dude, that was actually legitimately funny. No, please. Did you actually? Like, please don't. Like, there's nothing. Like, there was literally no malicious intent. So there's nothing to feel bad about there. It's all good, dude. What? Like, why am I failing this all of a sudden? At some point I could just do it without thinking about it. Now it's just undoable. Fucking whatever, dude. Sorry, I'll have to witness this. I wholeheartedly apologize. Also, Robbie, please stop. Like, have you considered simply stopping? You know, Grizz, alles gut. Which means all good. You don't have to Google that. Sie sind ein cleveres Kerlchen, Chef. Like, please end my life right now. This is not okay. Okay, I'm very good at video games. So that's alright. Sadness and Despair. The absolute classic. Oh my god, please buttons. Okay, decent RNG, I guess. Guess I'll take it. Is this portal glitch? Never. That's an interesting grammarly interpretation of that word, but that's okay. deutsche Qualität. Fucking French. Like, why do I even know French memes? What is wrong? Where did I go wrong in life? Can literally anyone explain me that? Anyways, the speedrun still is going, and that's a problem. From a very subjective perspective here. Interesting jump. I mean, that worked. That was cool, but didn't expect it to. Robbie, I really like how you probably intentionally spelled it out as 2 words, simply to trigger people. It's pretty cool. Insane goal. Like, what is this game, dude? Fuck. Prince Stare. The only appropriate time to post that emote. Which barrels to destroy? Of course, the left ones. Boom, boom. Yes, the only. Fucking changed my mind. You know what? Of course not. It was a joke. Please don't be offended on Tumblr now. Sorry. Dude, this camera is just malicious. Also, nice eraser. When did you realize? I mean, it's whatever. Setting up side roads doesn't hurt. It's just wasted effort. It's funny, Riz. Do you still care about football? Because if so, you're fucking lost, dude. Oh, I mean, that's fair. Qu'est-ce que c'est le Maggot Man? What? Also, I pronounced that pretty badly. Like, nobody would say qu'est-ce que like this. Nobody has time for that. It's like qu'est-ce que c'est le Maggot Man. Also, sick health, dude. It's not incorrect. It's just, as far as I know, unusual. Yeah, also, I think that's what I said, Robbie. That's true. Because I didn't know how to translate what is this Maggot Man, like the actual... Like, pointing out this specific Maggot Man, like, not in general. Hence why... my life. And what? Yeah, but the Empress could potentially be a bit nicer. Oh, really? Nobody says that? Didn't know that. Yeah, in French, of course. I think that's what eraser meant. So it's like... What is hour again? It's like... Count, minute, heure. Is hour heure or am I going wrong? Kilomètre d'heure. Kilomètre heure. Kilometer per hour, okay. Also, thanks Art Killer. I very much appreciate you pointing that out specifically. Anyways, it's time to stop. KMH. Fucking German, like German and French. Both of these languages have to stop. English takes over the world. Aside from, you know, Chinese. And what do you Indians speak? What's it again? Hindi. Hindi, I think. I believe Hindi is the language spoken in India. Anyways, yeah. It's pretty hard to get rid of when your country has 1 billion inhabitants. No, it's more like Swiss German, let's go. I would of course say something Swiss German, but then I'd utterly embarrass myself and I'd rather not do that. Will I actually die? Oh my god, the perfect one. Sick, dude. Okay, Eraser, it's your pizza. There, I told you. Hope you're happy now. Oh, dude. I mean, you can be fast. You can even jump to that one there directly, but I'd rather not do that. Thank you. And I have full sense. That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Let's finish him.
Ah, dude, like, why is this game something? I don't know. Why is this game period? Jumped off pretty early there, but it worked, so whatever. Ours, however, does not provide sanctuary to monsters. Oh my god. Pourquoi? Le jeu. Well, Eraser, I'm sorry to hear that. Feel free to place your head on my lap and cry. I mean, what? It's time to stop. Oh, fuck off, dude. That's fucking funny. Whatever. I mean, it's alright. Like, if I get it within 3 tries or so, I'll continue. Otherwise, I'll end the stream because I don't really have more time. Okay, second attempt out of 3. Oh, come on. Fuck, I think I rewinded too far back. Okay, last attempt. If I get this, I'm like 1 minute behind, but that should be no problem. I mean, that's just unfortunate. That just happens sometimes. So that's okay. To be fair, it's my own fault that I botched the first run of today where I got this first try. I can't even blame the game there. Yeah, it did. It did, indeed. That didn't rewind too far enough back. That's fine. Okay. Good fucking game. I want to die. Yeah, as I said, I don't have any more time, and that's why I will host somebody. Say thank you for watching this meme. Meta streaming something. Let's go.
Pretty sure.
Lonnie, thank you very much for the host. It's been a long time actually. How have you been? Actually, I have no idea if he hosted me recently or if that was from a while ago, but thanks anyway. Hey Lightning Raiden, how's it going? Warrior Within needs to stop killing people, all I'm gonna say.